at the Rhein-Ruhr Osten route. So this morning we did a mixed freight service from Finnentrop to Hagen. But here's the interesting part. We don't have a continuing service like shortly after to continue from Hagen to Wuppertal-Steinbeck. So the only closest one that I've got is the 1615. Hold on. Service. So we're going to do this one because that's the closest time, and it is a mixed freight, which is what we did this morning. So it'll be an evening service, basically, probably because that route, Rhein-Ruhr Osten, is probably busier during those early morning time frames. So anyway, we're going to get going on this. Shouldn't take too long. We're going to do the DB BR155 like we did this morning. So we kind of already know the setup. It won't be completely dark like it was on the morning service, which it was just, when we got to Hagen, the sun was just coming up. So anyway, I didn't talk about it in my previous video because I was trying to get a kind of a tutorial sort of thing going on. But I am going to be able to do radio station work. I don't know to what extent since I'm kind of remote learning. But yeah, so I'm really happy. I'm going to be talking to the the station manager, I guess, on 22nd, that Monday evening. We're going to do a Zoom, but I'm really excited about getting back into radio. Hopefully it's going to be fun. Hopefully I make something last out of it. But anyway, so we're going to get everything all set up here. Matter of fact, let's run back here. Get PZB, CIFA. Need the delicious CIFA and PZB on because we like that. If we don't have our PZB and CIFA, it's just not a delicious service, is it? Anyway, all right. Let's see here. Let's get the key on. Get the brakes. Get that. Oop, not that. Okay. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I got the word when I was in my just as macroeconomics was starting. Let's get these changed. I like the contrast. It makes it a little bit easier to read. Not that. There we go. Makes it a little bit cooler, huh? All right. Let's get on our way here. Are we hooked up? We are. Boy, it doesn't seem like it didn't take much to get those things moving, whereas before it seemed like I was struggling to get moving. Oh well, whatever. Everyone's on, so get our speed going here. So only 27 kilometers to Wuppertal. So Hagen, we came in, we were at a different, I think we stopped way, I might stop right there. Oh, how was I speeding? Well, isn't that interesting? I don't think I was going over the, Oh, you know what? I probably forgot to acknowledge something. What it is. Oops. That's interesting. Totally. Anyway, alright. So, we'll be on our way again. Yeah, I probably forgot to acknowledge something, I think. So, it happens. But at least we weren't, speeding merrily along and just came to a sudden grinding halt. Passenger service going on off there. Nice clear day here on the Rhein-Ruhr Osten. Clear afternoon, I should say, this evening time. I'm not able to go. Seems like I would have been able to speed up a little bit quicker by now. There is a faster speed up there. We're going to go downhill here in a short minute here. Alright, now we can start speeding up. We finally got released of the magnet. Took forever, it seemed. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy. Hopefully it's gonna be something fun. You know, I think I talked about this the other day or this morning. You know, I'd like to just play 80s music if I can. Again, I don't know what all they can and can't do with remote broadcasting. I'm guessing maybe I just have to sign into a computer somehow remotely. But yeah, find all that out here in a couple weeks. Or yeah, about 2 weeks time. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. The possibility. Really enjoyed my radio production class. And so here, yeah, there's no speed limit sign. I don't know. I guess there's one up there, maybe? Yeah, maybe there is for that one. Oh, 150 right there, the 15. So this one, so we're going to climb up this hill, kind of. We're going to go this whole route here, looks like. Yeah. So we're going to stay on this side. and hopefully we can get going up the hill here and yeah, we had a good science fiction class. Just talked about some of the different genres, and we over the weekend got to read The Curious Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So I got to read that this weekend. I think that'll be too much of a problem. It's only 90-something pages, so should be able to breeze through that pretty much in a day. Then I gotta read. Yeah, I got tons of reading to do. That's for sure. Got readings to do for Afterlives class. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of reading this semester, and eventually a lot of writing too. But that's okay. Looking forward to it. Oh, and I got to read, we got to pick a book for our German class. German author, but in English, for our class presentation towards the end of the semester. So I'm going to read All Quiet on the Western Front for my book presentation. So I got to get through that as well. I'm not sure how many pages that will be, but yeah, got to get going on that eventually too. Lots of reading, lots of writing. So, yeah, if I get going on this radio thing too, I don't really know. I don't know how I'm going to fit into streaming as well. I guess we'll find out. Cross that bridge when you get to it. I'm not sure how many days a week I would even be doing the radio. If it's one day or 5 days or a couple days, or who knows. Let's get the window open, get some air in, fresh German air. There we go, get both windows open. Let cross traffic. I think just the driver's side is good. Plugging away up the hill here. It almost seems like these aren't even loaded. 5.5 is definitely the low engine good today. Slowing down or coming to a stop as we get into somewhere around in there. I had problems with it before, so there's something about the speed I wasn't following. I know I did a follow-on service on this route, or I redid the one that I had done with the 185.5, the MRCE locomotive on this route, going this direction, and I think I figured out what the problem was, but we'll see. We'll deal with all that in a short one. We've had our one little PZB mix-up for the rep. Going on at a pretty good clip here, I think. 17 kilometers now to the Wuppertal-Steinbeck Yard. I think there was a warning board. Yeah, for the 120 coming up. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. As long as you don't have any major issues else along the way, I think we'll be okay. Again, I said it this morning. I kind of jinxed myself. But it wasn't nothing too serious, so. So here's the 120. Towards that. Goes up to 130 here around the corner. Passengers coming through. Too close up. Somebody's getting a little too close to the edge there. Freight service there. We should be coming up on 1.3 kilometers, and we should be hitting the 130. Alright, so I think this is where I messed up before. So we got this yellow right here. We come up under the 1000 hertz magnet, so I'm going to slow down. I didn't do it fast enough last time. Get off the brakes now. There's that. Just press the acknowledgement button because I'm just going to put a little bit of brake on. Alright, so that did release us from the magnet. Let's just see. There's no magnet here. acknowledge that anyway, just to be on the safe side. Oops, held down the B just a little too long there. Now, that top 5, it said 5 up there, so that's our 50, which is coming up right here. So we had to be at 50 before that signal there, so we're good on that. So I think that's what happened last time when I was going through here on the with the MRCE. So, yeah, bit of a oops. Bit of a up there, I think. And, go ahead and acknowledge this. And this one will go up again. So far, so good. I think that's what it was last time. Not too bad for questionable memory. Excuse me, I had some really good chicken and broccoli from the Chinese restaurant across the street from where I live. Oh, man, it was so good. Eat a good hot meal. I don't know what the sauce was. Oh man, it was so good. Delicious. Really glad they were open. They were closed for quite some time last year during the for most of the summertime, and so try to go over there and give them some business whenever I can. Really nice family. Never had any issues with their food or anything. Yeah, really glad they're back. Yeah, we're doing very well. We'll have this thing wrapped up in should be just under an hour. Just a smidge. What do we got? It's yellow here. Yep, there we go. We just came under that 1000 hertz magnet there. Brake again. Well below 45, so if we catch a little bit of speed up just a bit, we got time to deal with it. So like that, we're right back down to 40 right up here. So even if we catch up here a little bit, we should have a warning board for that coming up. Maybe it's coming up here. It's kind of weird. Nice intermodal containers. I think I said this before, but the different coloring and the logos and all that just are really well done. Kind of gives a sense of reality to the yard here. Empty intermodal cars over there. Yeah, just really well done, I think. Kind of cool to see them move, but I know that's all a lot of stuff going on at once in the game. I don't know that they would be able to do that, but yeah, pretty cool. It's 8.5 kilometers to our destination. So look where we're going to stop right there. I've stopped here before. There is quite a distance here between that and that red light, so I think it'd be good going in there. Shouldn't have any issue whatsoever. I think I'll have any problems shouldn't have to worry about overrunning anything and hitting that red light and failing this service. Incline here, 3%. Get on the brakes before things get out of control here. So we got yellows right there. Alright, so we're under the 1000 hertz magnet, so we could let off the brakes here now because we're well below the required speed limit there. Twist it on in. The weight will kind of push the locomotive down. Actually, we'll be on the flat here. Perfect. All right. We're out from underneath the 1000 hertz magnet. And I would imagine we'll come back up under one soon, and then the 500 hertz as we come into our stopping point. Not much longer to go. So there's an elevated passenger tram, like you can see the tracks over there. You can see the tram right there. You can actually go on that in real life, I think, still. I don't think that goes down for good because of the pandemic. Well, there's one right there too. Yeah. That's really cool. I think that's pretty neat that they have something like that. Definitely on my bucket list of things to do if I can go back over to Germany. Alright, so we got some more speed changes coming up here. 1,000 kilometer, 100 kilometer, yeah, 1,000 kilometers in a little 155. Definitely the little engine that could. But anyway, yeah, so even though there's not a sign, that would be safe and sorry, must have called. Get on the brakes again here a little bit, because going a little bit downhill here. There was a sign just there for the 100, so I wonder if they put it in the wrong spot. Which is possible. Yeah, but here you get another view of that. You can see the cars. There's one that's leaving and one coming towards us here. That is just the neatest thing, I think. I don't know where all they go, to be honest, but most of it looks like it goes over this river, parts of it. Follows that along. Not sure how many people would feel about riding in a suspended tram right above a river. Yeah, looks kind of neat, I think. Definitely something I'd like to ride on. And gotta get back to Germany first. One day, hopefully. Sooner rather than later. So, my plan. Would like to get to Munich and ride the ice train to Augsburg. My idea, other than going over there to study, I'd really like to just do nothing but a big long rail tour in Europe. Germany, and France, and Italy, and Spain, and UK. I'd like to do the whole thing all by rail. I don't want to drive. I'd rather hire a cab or something. About 5 kilometers here. looks like we got that. We got a green and orange right there, so I'm willing to bet we're going to come up under a 1000 hertz magnet here shortly. Be my guess. See if I'm correct. See the magnet. And voila! Wow, look at that. Crazy 1000 hertz magnet. Someone's putting this under control. Well, you know, I guess it could have just kept all that off. And I'm plowing in at 95, almost 100 kilometers an hour. Flying in there, cause a ruckus. About missed my braking points and forget what I was doing. Kind of like this little, somewhat industrial kind of area here. It's like a little factory or something here. It's a brewery. I have been to the Hofbrauhaus in Munich. It was a nice tour. Taste the beers. It's being freshly made, of course. This other thing here too. So we did come out from underneath the magnet, but I guess I guarantee we're gonna go right. Yep, bingo. Can't make up its mind. Oh, he'll be under the magnet. No, he won't. Yeah, he will. I don't think that's for us either. But go ahead and acknowledge that 9 board. And for the track next to us to the right there, I don't know. Switch here. Yeah, we come right out from underneath it again. Interesting. I'm just going to take this a bit more. So here we are, we got all those lights there. Acknowledge that. There is a magnet there, I bet you it'll be another 1000 hertz. Oh, made a liar out of me this time. See, this is 100, but there's a board for 90. And then a board for 60. Now we're under the 1000 hertz spec again. Well, I'm just going to keep the speed right about here because we're doing good on time. No major issues, so prefer to keep it that way. Can't believe we've been streaming for about 40 minutes now. We're just over 40 minutes. It was like just a moment ago we were back here somewhere. Flashing green. I'm just going to go ahead and acknowledge that when we pass it. Yellow up ahead. So those are all should be starting to set us up for the red there at the end of it by our stop points. There's the train again. I still think that is just, I don't know, there's something about that sort of a system that just has all kinds of something just so neat. I don't know. Something appealing, I guess. Probably because we have elevated trains here in America, but we don't have necessarily something like that. Alright. That's going to go down to 40. Oh, at the Wuppertal-Steinbeck. There we go. Most stations have like a signs on the side there or something. Alright, so we're going to have this board here, get the 40 there, yellow, so we're going to acknowledge that. Probably come up under the 1000 hertz magnet. Bingo. A little bit of speed again. We should come under the 500 here shortly. Or not again, but we should come under 500 here shortly. Passenger service. If you heard that loud bang, my upstairs neighbors never fails. Anyway, sorry about that. If you heard it, if not, don't worry about it. Maybe, I don't know. Will be our 500 megahertz magnet there. Nope. Probably, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be this sign right up there. The signal right there. But I don't see the little box doodad on the ground. Maybe if we get a little bit closer, maybe it'll appear. But nope. Oh, there. Now it's there. So I bet you that's going to be our... Let's see if our 500 hertz pops up now. Nope, still 1,000. Interesting. I want my 500 hertz magnet. I want it now. So, alright, making our way. Last time I seen this, it was like he's on a mission. Zipping through the yard like he owns it. He might need to be timed out or something. We always joke around, some of the streamers I watch, we talk about the AI and their shenanigans. How they don't seem to ever follow the speed limits or whatever. Like they don't have PZB or CFA on or nothing, they just go. I should say, when I first started playing the game, that's how I played. All that stuff. I just want to go as fast as possible. Well, I guess the, see, it looks like, again, it looks like there's this huge buffer. But if you look at the distance, I mean, there is a bit of a buffer, but it doesn't seem like very much between stop point and that red. Not much at all. There it is, yep. Ta-da. Yes, there's something coming into the area. It is speeding along. Not a care in the world. Look at that. Man. What's up with these AI train drivers today? They need to speak to their supervisor. Wow, doing something. So we do have a bit of a buffer. It just doesn't seem like much of one on the... We'll stop before we have to get close to that red. And there we go. So, yeah. Alrighty, so that's it for tonight. I will see you Friday. I'm not sure what time, but we'll get something going on Friday. We'll do something up on